I got an iWatch. I have no idea how this works. Just love me. Just let it happen. Just love me. Yeah. Hi guys, welcome back. I got an iWatch. So I got the iWatch Series 4. The newest one is the 5, but the 4 has this function where it has fall detection. So if you fall and you don't reply back, they'll send out help. So that means also if you like pass out or something, they'll obviously send help. And if you like something goes wrong with your heart and it monitors your heart rate and it can like tell if there's something going on with your heart and you don't respond, they'll also send help. For some reason the 5 didn't come with that. I asked a couple different people and it was only the 4. So I went ahead and went with the 4. So I am so excited. So I thought I'd just do a little unboxing of the Apple iWatch 4. Sorry, my feeding tube is beeping at me. I am home a lot sometimes by myself, and one of my worst fears is passing out and having nobody there around to be there for me. So I thought I would get one to make me feel a little bit safer. So let's see how I open this. I'm so excited. It's like Christmas. Christmas is almost here. In the comments below, write down, tell me what you guys are asking for Christmas. I'm curious to know what you guys are wanting.
3 hours later.
Alright. So, it comes in these cases. I'm not sure what this one is. This is a band. Ooh, pretty. This was just a gold band. Oh, but I'm dropping it already. Okay, so I got the outlet. Paperwork. Cord. Oh, that's so cute. It comes in a little like velvet case. That's so cute. Fancy. So that's what it is. I have no idea how this works. My watch. I got the gold one, like I said. So I might change it out for a different band eventually. I really wanted pink, but they didn't have any pink left. But the gold was really pretty, so I have options. But I'm so excited. Okay, I'll see you guys later. I got it all set up and everything. Look how cool that is. Huh. But it has my heart rate right there, the top right, and it's all linked together. I can do ECG with it, which is electrocardiogram. It has fall detection and all that cool stuff all set up and ready to go. And on the back of this, it has a magnet, and so to charge it, you just set it on this. Pretty cool. I love it so much. I'm excited. I got this set up and it's just getting ready to get charged here. So it's getting finished, but everything else should be set up, and except for any apps that I want to add on to it, and make it more personal. But everything else is on there. The fall detection, the heart rate, EKG thing is on there as well, and so we set that up already, and I'm just so excited.
No.
I'm just laying down.
I was under the impression that you'd broken up.
Trying to take a nap.
We're doing just fine. Hey,
And I was starting to have trouble breathing,
follow me into
a
the
little
bed.
bit of shortness of breath,
Well, maybe after the long
and
story, we
this
were
is just
trying to
me laying
figure things
down,
Maybe it's
and
just
it's
an
at
ass.
1:23, 1:20. I just went upstairs to take my bowl up. Just 6 steps on, 6 steps down, and just doing that put my heart up to 143. I'm so out of breath. I can't even stand up for very long without feeling like I'm gonna pass out, and I can't breathe. Hi guys, it is Friday, and my home health nurse just left a few minutes ago. She just came for her weekly checkup, and she burned off some more granulation tissue again because it's still there. It's just relentless. So hopefully that will take care of it for a little bit. I am now on my way to see my endocrinologist. So I got my labs back, and before my feeding tube, I was in, super hypothyroidism, which is really low, and that's normal with Hashimoto's. But since I have my feeding tube placed, I am in super hyperthyroidism. Then my TSH is at 0.01, not 0.1, but 0.01, which my TSH has been super high. When it's high, that means you have low thyroid. When it's low, that means you have hyperthyroidism. It's opposite with the TSH. So, and then my T4 was elevated. So it could mean a number of things, and I'm not going to get into it yet until after I talk to my doctor, but it could be a few different reasons. But the main one that I'm hoping is the reason is because my feeding tube, my body just wasn't absorbing medications properly, and wasn't absorbing nutrients, so also wasn't absorbing any of my medications. But now that I crushed my meds, put it through my J tube, I'm thinking it's finally working, and now it's just too high of a dose because it wasn't working before. My doctor had me on a super heavy dose, so now that it might be working, that's probably why. So I'll hopefully get some answers today.
Main chick out of there, lead to side chick out of there, lead to house so empty, need a centerpiece. One of your at the table cut from ebony. Cut that ivory into skinny pieces, and she clean it with her face, but you love your baby. You talking money, need a hearing aid. They talking about you, you don't see the shade. Push up your side.
So I am on my way home. I am happy because that was a very, very good appointment. I love my endocrinologist. She's so sweet. But I am on my way home, and I will update you about the appointment once I get home. So believe it or not, I have more prescriptions to pick up. So I am in the pharmacy drive-through to get more prescriptions. It never ends. Hi guys, so I made it back home. So to kind of go over what was going on with my thyroid at my appointment. So basically I am in total hyperthyroidism like I thought I was according to my lab test. So my thyroid is gone completely the opposite, and she does think it's nothing to worry about, and it is probably because my feeding tube just totally leaked all over me. But so basically she thinks it's gone completely the opposite ways, because before I got my feeding tube, I was taking all my medications orally, and my body was not absorbing it. But now that I have my J tube, I crush my medications and I put it through, so it skips my stomach, goes straight into my small intestine, so I am able to absorb my medication's a lot better, and so obviously my body is taking the thyroid medication a lot better than it ever has. So we have to decrease the dose. So she just decreased the medication, and then in 6 weeks we will have to retest it again to make sure that I'm going back down to normal thyroid levels and not staying in that hyperthyroidism, because when Hashimoto's can either turn cancerous or go from Hashimoto's straight all the way over to Graves', which Graves' is a little bit worse, and it's just the autoimmune disorder but of your thyroid too, but it's hyperthyroidism, and I have the Hashimoto's, which is hypo, but both of them you can fluctuate in your levels. So but we're just saying, as it's still Hashimoto's, we're just gonna lower the dose, and in 6 weeks recheck, like I said. And then she did find a nodule though, not like my other ones, and she said it's like right through here, which is weird, and so we're going to do an ultrasound. So the radiology department will be giving me a call hopefully sometime next week early, and we will get my thyroid checked, make sure that the nodule isn't anything serious, which I don't think it is, because Hashimoto's, you can't have nodules going back and forth. Like they will sometimes come up and then go down, come up and go down, go down. So we just want to be safe, make sure this is not anything serious, but I don't think that it is. And then also when my home health nurse was here, she was so good, and she got on the phone with my surgeon's office and was totally advocating for my port and was saying how she thinks it's better for my quality of life, and she went off for me. So I haven't heard back anything from my surgeon's office, which I think no news is better than good news. That means that they're probably talking it over versus just flat out telling me no. So hopefully we will be good with that, and I'm just praying that they will listen to my home health nurse this time, and so I can just get regular fluids, because it's so hard to stay hydrated, and I just feel awful every day, and it's so hard to have the energy to do anything. So, but once I have my fluids, I have a lot more energy. So between the J-tube and fluids, I think I would feel like a whole new person. And then tomorrow, speaking of tomorrow, Saturday, I do have to go in to the hospital to get more fluids again. So I'll be taking you with me. And so for the rest of the evening tonight, I'm just going to relax, probably record some TikToks. I need to record my All About Pots video. I might start that tonight, but I don't know. I keep putting it off, but I know I need to do it before the end of the month, because it's Pots Awareness Month. So I will probably start making some notes so I can at least start recording it this weekend, because it needs to get done soon. So sorry guys that it hasn't come out yet, but I promise it will come out soon. But yeah, so I hope you guys are having a good evening, and again, write down any last minute questions you might have if I haven't recorded the video yet, for POTS. If you have any questions about dysautonomia or POTS, leave them down in the discussion questions, and I will do my best to answer them. So have a good day, and I'll see you.
So we are on our way to get Caleb from school. He had his homecoming game tonight, in dance, so it was the dance afterwards too, and it's like 10:50 p.m. and my mom and I are going to go get him, and guess what? We have a little surprise in the car. Little Kalani. Say hi! She's a little nervous, but she's got to start getting broken in since we're training on the service dog work, so a little bit at a time.
Main chick out of their league too. Side chick out of their league too. House so empty, need a centerpiece. One of your at the table cut from ebony. Cut that ivory into skinny pieces, and she clean it with her face, but you love your baby. You talking money, need a hearing aid. They talking about you, you don't see the shade. Switch up your style, you take any lane. Switch up your cup, you feel any pain.
Just love me. Just let it happen.
Look what you took.
Just love me. Just let it happen. Just let it happen.
You're a pretty little star boy.
You know you love me.
Look what you
Oh,
took.
those are my glasses. Oh. Don't squish my glasses. They're so cute.
Last one except for the janitor.
Hi.
Hello.
What's the hat for?
The first 50 people who got here got a hat, and I was here at 3.
Oh, nice. For the homecoming?
Yeah,
How was homecoming?
it was good. We got crushed, but it was good.
Did you get crushed? Did you play?
I can't remember their name.
Did you get a crush?
No,
At your dance?
no.
Dang it.